Hi, Tony here, and I'm with Deb Cook. And Deb Cook is an organizer on the Gympie Box Office.
Yep.
Did I say Books Office?
Books Office? Books.
No, Deb is an expert on these online platforms, and I'd like to interview Deb and some of the benefits of using my Gympie Box Office. So, Deb, now you've organised the Science in the Pub, Science in the Library, and any other events?
Deaf Cafe.
Deaf Cafe, yes.
And we also do the little school holiday events, little science events in the museum on school holidays.
That's right.
As well, that we advertise through Box Office.
And you did one in the library?
We did one in the library.
So there's heaps of events that Deb's used the Gympie Box Office.
Loads.
So what are the advantages of using the Gympie Box Office? I know that's a loaded question because I know what they are.
You know what they are. Well, I know what they are now too. So I have used lots of different platforms over the years because I've been doing event management and organisation for different community groups for about 15 years before the Bone Museum. So I have used a lot. But the thing that I love about the Gympie Box Office is that you are so very supportive of local events and local groups. So you're all about Gympie.
That's right. If it's a fundraiser or a charity event, it's free.
That's right. And that's
Except, well, you
amazing.
have to still pay the credit card charges, which is the bank's fees, which is kind of unavoidable,
Yeah,
really.
it is unavoidable, but it's very minimal. Like, it's very, very reasonable. So I've done that too because I've done paid ticketing through you as well as free ticketing for free events through you. So compared to other places that we use for credit cards within our business and within the museum, it is really comparable and really affordable.
So you just mentioned free events are free. In other words, you can actually put up an event and the tickets are free.
Yep.
And so therefore people can go on there and let you know. I mean, why don't they just turn up at the door? They do, don't they? They do.
Able to plan. They do show up at the door, whether you like it or not, they do. But you need to be able to plan. So we like to cater for people. We like to have a little bit of nibbles and drinks, and we're party people. So you need to know how many champagne glasses you're going to need
That's
on the
right.
night.
So it's for catering purposes.
It's for catering purposes. We like to feed you. Please tell us that you're coming. Please.
No, I'm sure there's other people out there who can recognise that problem. And so the Gympie Box Office is there for you to use. And what are the advantages? Now, I say that I can promote any event that's being using the box office by sales or free, gets immediate exposure on the What's On in Gympie.
It does, straight away. It goes up to the What's On in Gympie Facebook page, and you pick it up there, and you've got, congratulations, 6,038 people.
That's
on
38,
that
don't
page.
forget the 38. I checked it this morning.
Every last person counts.
That's right. So we've got a large following, and actually
Yeah.
on the website too, there's we've got newsletter subscribers as well, so
Yes.
we can market to that. And also we can do a mail out to anyone who's bought tickets using the Gympie Box Office.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
they tick a little box saying, yes, you'd like to know what
That's
else is
right.
going on in town.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So, and you do your fabulous What's On in Gympie on Fridays live Facebook videos.
I try to do it
and
once a
you
week,
promote
yes.
Loads of stuff there, and that's really, really helpful. I mean, that's marketing that not only does it add to my marketing, but it's marketing that I don't have to do because you're doing it for me, and you're doing it for free, and that's a huge bonus.
Well, I always say to people it's always good to get a Facebook event as well,
Absolutely.
because if they've got that Facebook event, it's so easy to share their event
Yeah.
to all the networks that you have.
That's right. And there's a field in Gympie Box Office when you're setting up your ticketing to link out to that Facebook event where you can keep in touch with people because there's always
That's
little
right.
updates that you want to give people. So that's another service that you provide is another link on the internet out to our events, which, as we all know, outgoing links really important, really valuable. So Google loves that stuff. Google
Yes.
loves Gympie Box Office actually.
Oh, good.
So if you, when I've got events and I've got them up on the Gympie Box Office, if I Google my own events, yours is the first one that comes up.
That's
Doesn't
great.
matter that I've got it on Facebook, doesn't matter that I've got it on my own website, all of that. It's the Gympie Box Office comes up number one on
That's
Google.
good. That's good. Actually, I haven't done a search like that, so thanks for letting me know. So
I
you're
like to search myself.
yes.
Is this working?
So it's not nepotism, is it?
Oh. No, it's
Or
desperation.
narcissism.
Please register for my events.
Yes, yes. No, we always worry about whether people are getting in there and finding your events.
Yes.
So, mentioning it on the news is something I do. Anyone who's got any event on my box office, I always give it a priority, a mention.
Yes.
There are lots of people that send me events on the What's On, but if they're using the Gympie Box Office, they get priority. In fact, they get a feature slideshow on the front page of the What's On.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's in front of people's eyes.
Yeah. That's right, exactly. And I haven't done any events that have got seating plans, but I know that you can do that too. So if people are booking places and they want seating plans, you can accommodate that as well, which is a massive advantage that the other ones just don't offer. I mean, you've got to, you're talking Q-Tix and Q-Pack and places like that to get that level of service. Yeah. You offer it.
Oh, that's right.
The others don't.
And if someone's having trouble, you know, setting it up, if they do have seating planned, I can help them because I do it every day.
You know it inside out. That's exactly right. So you're always there, and you're right around the corner.
Well, I guess lastly, you are an organizer. I mentioned that before, which means for anyone who's interested in becoming an organizer, is that you don't have to talk to me. Once you've got a log on and you're an organizer, you can just go in and just set it up.
Just do it yourself, just like all the others, but local.
Yeah.
Local, and with all that local support, that's amazing.
Yeah, and also you can just give me a ring if you have any problems, and I can go in there and help you.
And you'll talk to an actual person.
An actual person, yes.
If you call for help, you'll get an actual person.
Yeah, I hate those faceless companies that they're so huge, but you can't speak to someone and say, "Why isn't this working? I've done everything right."
Yeah, exactly. And you know, if you do have a ticketed event, even if you're paying the credit card fee to the Gympie Box Office, that money's staying right here in town. It's not going to a big American company like Eventbrite or one of the other ones. It's staying right here in town, and we're always banging on, aren't we, these days, about shop local, support local.
Absolutely.
Gympie needs it. Every little regional town needs it.
Yeah. Well, that's my mantra with the local events. I'm allowed to use my Gympie Box Office, but I actually do charge $3 a ticket for anyone who's bringing a touring company, and they've actually, you know, charging a sizable ticket fee. Well, then they're quite happy to pay the $3 a ticket.
Yeah, that's very affordable, and it's really competitive compared to the others. Very competitive.
The people who are on board at the moment is the Gympie Turf Club. They do events at the Pavilion, the RSL. Ashley Jensen is organising venues there. There's a few others, and what they do is that they just go in. They don't have to talk to me. I think they prefer it that way. But they go in and they set up their event, and I send them a ticket report at the end of the event, and they're quite happy. There's also a feature which not many people are using, but you can actually put your own bank account details in there. So the money goes straight into your bank, and you can use the money before the event is concluded. And I think that's a big bonus.
It really is, especially if you're a community group that's organising something as a fundraiser for a not-for-profit, for instance. If you have to wait until your event, and then usually there's about a 10-day period where it's processing, you've got a lot of upfront expenses to run your event with the others. But with you, it drops into your bank account all the time. I do have that feature set up. I'm also getting regular emails as people are registering. I get an email, so I can keep an eye on numbers, and I know how it's going, and I know whether I need to push that marketing a bit more.
That's right.
Or maybe go and buy some more champagne glasses.
Yes. Well, that's right. So organisers actually get notification of the ticket sales, so you don't actually have to ring up and say, "How's it going, Tony?"
That's right.
Some people still do that because they don't want to know about technology. The Hammers Rugby Union Club are actually running a Ladies' Day, and they've just asked to become an organiser, so they get notification. So it's happening right now in Gympie, folks.
It is.
So I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
So. It's amazing. Use it.
Oh, you can scan tickets at the gate with your phone. There's an app that you download, and you basically scan the barcode so that you can track the people coming in. And there's also an exit. So if someone was to leave the venue, you can have someone at the door scan their ticket and they've left.
Yes.
So that when they come back in, you scan it again and they've come back in.
So the others don't offer that. That's just not there.
Yeah, and it's free. It's free. It's on the phone. It's easy to do.
Brilliant.
They're called gatekeepers. Okay, I think we've exhausted it, and I'd like to thank Deb for chatting with me here, because I don't get to promote my own system. I promote everyone's events,
That's
and
right.
I forget to actually let people know that it's here to use.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's my pleasure. Thank you very much for
So-
everything you do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Coffee at Summer.
Thank you so
Our
much.
office out of office.
Yes. Everybody's office out of office, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.